Thank you, Madam Speaker. I rise today to honor Army Sergeant James Akin, a true American hero who lost his life while serving his country in Iraq. James was one of 4 soldiers killed near Baghdad on Sunday, June 3, 2007, when a roadside bomb detonated alongside the Humvee he was driving. He was killed less than a month before his 24th birthday. James was a successful businessman who sold his retail cell phone company at an age when most Americans are just beginning their professional career. But he was always more interested in serving the public than himself. James felt that a public servant is effective through action and experience rather than rhetoric. To that end, he enlisted in the Army and was deployed to Iraq in the fall of 2004. He was honored to serve his country, and envisioning a future political life, he wanted to understand issues of military conflict from the perspective of a war veteran. I regret that I did not know James personally. For those who did describe him with love, and they do so passionately. The many messages posted on his personal webpage by those who knew him convey the tremendous admiration they had for him and illustrate the caring, influential, and thoughtful man he was. They describe a father figure, a brotherly advisor, and a considerate, deeply loving, and equally loved husband. A current member of my staff, Sarah Cobb, who worked with James on a congressional campaign in Albuquerque, said of him, "He truly was what is said of him, gregarious, outgoing, and effervescent." The love James had for his country and his countrymen was infectious. He openly and honestly told anyone he met of his future desire to run for President of the United States. He encouraged those he knew and those he did not to stay informed and to be involved in government and the electoral process. From what I have learned of James, I believe that if his life had not been cut short, he may indeed have addressed the nation from the floor of this great chamber. Today there is a void in the lives of all who knew him, and New Mexico is a lesser place for having lost him. Yet James will live on in the hearts and minds of those he touched, and New Mexico is lucky to call him a native son. In 2004, James managed the New Mexico State Senate campaign of my friend Victor Ragosa. Although they did not win that tough political battle, James showed the true measure of his character when he sent the following words of wisdom and encouragement to Mr. Ragosa. "Live life to serve because you can, dissent because you can, enjoy freedom because you can. Remember always that the measure of our progress is not whether we can provide more for those who have plenty, but whether we can provide enough for those who have little." My heartfelt condolences go out to James's family and James's wife, Sarita, his father and namesake James, and the large number of friends and extended family members and fortunate individuals whose lives he touched. I spoke to Sarita last Friday and told her how much the nation appreciates James' service to his country. To Sarita and James's family, thank you for your sacrifice. I believe I speak for all New Mexicans when I say our nation will always maintain a priceless debt of gratitude and the utmost respect for the service and sacrifice of Army Sergeant James Akin. He will be missed. Madam Speaker, thank you very much, and yield back.
Pursuant to Clause